Welcome to the second Ultimate Ironman video. The goal for this episode is to get to Zulrah. To get to Zulrah, we need 38 Herbal for prayer potions, 55 Slayer for broadboards, I want to say, and somehow get a rune crossbow. So we can check Slayer off that list. We have enough points to unlock broader fletching, and we have the Slayer levels to use it. So first order of business, inventory check. We have quite a bit of space to work with, so not much to see here. We're going to alch this barrels item that we got. That'll be a nice boost to the cash stack. The cash stack is 188k. Nice. And broader fletching, we need 55 fletching, which we do not have yet. We're gonna do it, but broader fletching unlocked. So doing a little bit of research for the best way to train fletching, we're gonna explore this shop which I have not opened in a very long time. This shop sells arrow tips, which is one of the fastest ways to train fletching on a limited inventory. This is probably going to be a mobile grind for us, so I'll see you guys later in the episode when we hit 55 fletching. So next big part of the puzzle, Herblo. How am I going to get from 23 Herblo to 38 to make prayer potions? Well, the first thing is we're not. Instead, all we have to do is to get to 34 Herblo and we can make a botanical pie, which has a +4 Herblo boost. Enter the first part of our master plan. We have never really trained Herblo on a limited inventory, so we're going to have to be careful about the herbs we choose to use and their secondaries. We're here at red spiders to collect red spider eggs. We need about 225 red spider eggs to get to 34 herb law, and the herb of choice would be Harlanders. So this should be it. This should be our last red spider egg drop. It took no time at all, 6 hours I want to say. Well, that's normal for Ultimate Ironman. Alright, and we're done. Next up, collecting herbs. Location of choice, Doin Wizard Tower. We're just gonna collect all the herbs that we can use, which right now is Harlanders. And we're also picking up Brenar weeds because, prayer potions. Once our inventory is full, we're heading over to the Adoin Monastery to note our herbs. And from there, we're just gonna rinse and repeat. A little bit of inventory management, which I know you guys are here for. This is going way too slow and we need a bit more space. So we're getting rid of the elemental runes, which is easily replaceable, and the super anti-poisons because we're not going to Zulrah anytime soon. 3 more spaces unlocked. Alright, so small change of plans. Harlander drop rates are complete garbage and we need more herbs to train our herb law, otherwise this is going to take too long. So we settle on Taronims and Guams. To use up the Taronims, which are like 3 of them right now, we're going to make strength potions and we need limber roots and hobgoblins drop that. So see you guys in 1 minute. So it's been a minute and we have the 3 limber roots we came here for. Let's go and use up our herbs. I've not mentioned what we're doing just yet. The weekend is around the corner and it's gonna be fun to do something a little bit more interesting. And it's time to make a plan to get a rune crossbow. For that, we need inventory space, so we're using up all our herbs first, and then you'll see. Level check-in, 26 herb law is coming up right around the corner, and this is the rest of our herbs. Alright, so the plan for the weekend is to tackle the crazy archaeologist. As every Ironman would ever say, some great unlocks for their account. The power amulet is going to be our best in slot amulet for a while, and obviously we're going for the rune crossbow. So here's the game plan to take on the crazy archaeologist. First step, we're going to death pile all our stuff, take the kayak back to Edgeville, and pick up everything we need. In this case, this is everything we need to take on the crazy archaeologist. We also grabbed the set of monk roads for the prayer bonus. Our prayer level is not great, but this should make our trips last just a little bit longer. So we couldn't find a world where the archaeologist was not tagged. We're gonna get our first kill, but it's not my kill. So, unfortunate, but had to be done. So this is gonna be the first legitimate KC at the crazy archaeologist, and we get a shark. KC number 3, oh my god. But we can't keep it. Very nice to have, but we have no way to keep it, so it's probably gonna be an alch. Hey, more alcohols. Nice, very nice. Also, this is going to be our first looting bag, but since we're going to have the death pile a lot, we're not going to be able to keep this looting bag. So eagle-eye viewers might have noticed we only have 150 blood runes and the blood runes are all gone, but we have a plan. We're going to buy a Slayer staff. We have about 400 death runes and 95,000 mind runes, so just enough runes to cast about 400 Slayer darts. We will be risking the mind runes in the wilderness, but it's not difficult to replace, and mind runes are fairly cheap, so I'm good with that. Just completed KC number 5, nothing interesting yet. We will need about 25 KC to get on drop rate for the crossbow or the amulet, I can't remember which, but it's about 25 KC, so 20 more to go. We're completely out of prayer points, we really should tally. Okay. That is sick. What? I think this is KC number 11. If I was a normal Ironman, we would totally be done at the crazy archaeologist. It doesn't get any crazier than that. But we still need that rune crossbow. or the glory, no, power, amulet of power. Mandatory collection lock flex, only one item left to green lock the crazy archaeologist. Hey, okay, we finally got it. Amulet of Power. This is gonna be our best in slot amulet for a while. We got something that we were looking for. Nice. Hey, so future me here. I have no idea what KC that is. I want to see about KC21. Now all we need is a rune crossbow. We're almost entirely out of death runes, so we're doing a little barrows to collect more runes. And of course, it would be fantastic if we get more barrows items. Hey, death runes. And an elite clue. Wrong account, guys. Come on. 25 KC, nothing to see here. Taking a quick break from the wilderness, 55 fletching done and dusted. Now, if we get the rune crossbow, we can use the broad bolts with it. Small detour to our Herblore plan, we're now going for 31 Herblore. That's a requirement for Egler's Ruse, which would give us 10,000 Herblore experience as a reward, and puts us very nicely at 36. And there we go, 31 Herblore. Let's complete this quest. Quest started, and quest completed. So we've been at the Crazy Archaeologist for a while. We have gotten a prayer potion, which has been very nice for extending our trips. We already have 2 out of 3 uniques from the Crazy Archaeologist. It'd be really nice to get a green log by getting the hat from this guy. But I don't think that's... Hey, that's what we're looking for. And no, I'm not talking about the hat. Nice. Alright, it's probably gonna be Zulrah time, I wanna say. Alright, we're all set to do Zulrah. Alright, Allied, we're not quite ready just yet. We got Cosmic Runes from Temple Spiders, moved our house to Brimhaven, bought some water runes to enchant our Sapphire Ring which we got from woodcutting, and got a pair of green D high chaps to round out our range setup. A little inventory prep later and we're all set. I'll let you guys in on what we're doing in a little bit, but for right now, this is my new favorite way to death pile. Any second now, Poison is going to finish the job. Alright, so what are we doing? The way I see it, we have no chance of defeating Zulrah with an inventory full of stuff, so we needed to store our stuff in a death pile. We're going to pick up the essentials we need to defeat Zulrah. That looks about right. The second reason we're death piling all our stuff, I also expect to die a lot. By leaving our Draymond stuff in Lumbridge, we can easily make our way to our port and take the charter ship all the way back to Port Tyrus, and recover all our stuff from there. Full Mystics and Iban stuff will make up our mage gear, and for the range phases, we'll be using Kuril with a rune crossbow, and a green D high chaps. Part 365 of our master plan, we moved our house to Brimhaven to get to this specific shop, which sells anti-poisons, and this shop for food. We're definitely going to need the Karam bombs to combo eat, so nice. And alright, we're all good to go. These are our levels, and this is our inventory. We're almost at Zulrah, a little bit of a short walk to go. So, what's our Zulrah wish list? Definitely blowpipe? Yeah, blowpipe. Just a blowpipe. I would appreciate it if we got an onyx. We would probably have to rush the crafting level to make it an amulet, but definitely we want the blowpipe. Alright, so here goes nothing. A little bit about Zulrah experience, we will only be tackling rotation trees. Rotation trees are the ones where we can use our mage gear the most. Our range gear is definitely not ideal, so we shall see. Okay, yep, we have definitely made too many mistakes. We have to go. There's no out-eating this one. Okay, yep, so first attempt done and dusted on an account with only 28 inventory slots. We almost managed to kill Zulrah. This is more about my skill than actual gameplay, so bear with me. Yeah, I'm dead. Missed it by that much. This is a great opportunity to talk about my recovery method. Pick up all your stuff, kayak to Edgeville, ferry ring to Yanal, Nightmare Zone for spare cash, and Port Kazar to Port Tyrus. And just like that, we're back in business. So we had a couple more deaths and we're trying a new strategy. Instead of Iban Blast, we're going with the Fire Wave because we have the Tomb of Fire, and Zulrah has a 50% elemental weakness to fire. Also, because we're doing rotation 3, we're going to avoid all our mage phases and we take as little damage as possible. And if we can't get Zulrah like this, we have to go back to the drawing board. Yes, it's a rotation 3, let's dance. Okay, so that was the Jet phase and we're through one full rotation. Zulrah's at about 1/3 health left, and I think our odds are good, our food is good, Prayer and anti-poison is looking good too, we just need better damage output. If we land another rotation 3, we should be able to get her down. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You're not getting me down that easy. No, it's not a 3, but this is not over, not by a long shot. So, just like that, huh? And it's done. That was a pretty close fight, and we almost didn't get it. Not gonna lie, this has to be one of the biggest achievements of my RuneScape career. I never thought I could do this on an Ultimate Ironman, let alone get here, so nice. So we do have a small problem to talk about. If we're gonna use this meta to kill Zulrah, we do need a lot more burnt pages, which means more Winter Thought, which I'm okay with, but it's gonna take a lot more time. We're most likely gonna keep going till we get our first unique. So here's the chat box. First drop was not too great, but that's alright. The Venom's gonna reset us in our POH, so nice. Small big time jump, we went to get more supplies, and we're now at KC number 9. Just remember I said time jump, we're probably gonna reference this next episode because we got some drops during that time jump. Not a unique, but some useful stuff. You'll probably hear about it next episode. For now, the goal is to keep going until we get a unique. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.